is Friday, TGIF. I'm just sitting here listening while I'm working, I'm listening to worship music. And I've been so emotional because God has just really blessed me the last couple of days. I was feeling just so kind of distant from God. I felt like I couldn't feel His presence, and what it comes down to is basically I wasn't heeding His voice. He was encouraging me with something, and I was kind of ignoring it, to be honest with you, and just kind of pushing it to the side. And then I started just feeling like I could tell a difference in my mood. I just was not feeling, like I was feeling so like on fire for God, and I just started feeling just not myself. And the last couple of days I just really prayed to God, and He blessed me with His presence, and just told me, like, showed me that He's still here, He's still working on me. And all I have to do is just, all we have to do, all of us, is just believe and have faith and give it to Him and surrender. And He's shown me in the last few days that this thing that I'm talking about is going to be completely worked out with His help. And I know that. I mean, He's reminded me yesterday, He reminded me of so many different things that He has helped me with, healed me of, and saved me from, all from, gosh, over my life. I was just thinking about all the different things. From the wreck that I had back in years and years ago when I was like 18. I should have been dead. I got hit by a Dodge Ram I was in the middle of the road, got hit by a Dodge Ram going 65 miles an hour, and if you can imagine the impact. And then not only that, he hit me on the gas tank, like right in the gas tank, so it really should have blown up. He saved me from that. He's helped me overcome my addiction in the past with smoking weed. I overcame my addiction with smoking cigarettes. I used to have these really bad, severe, like life and death allergic reactions where I'd have to be hospitalized, anaphylactic allergic reactions, and they didn't know where it was coming from. They didn't know. They just assumed, they guessed it was peanuts. But it's just, he just reminded me yesterday of all the different things He's helped me with. And God has a plan for all of our lives. I was just looking at that mess in the background. But I'm just feeling so much better. I've just been emotional because just God is just touching me in my heart. And just no matter what you're going through, just never lose, don't lose hope. Always keep your faith. And you may go through some dry some droughts, some dry spots, with your walk with God, but He's always there, even when it doesn't feel like it. He's showing me He's still here. He sees everything that we do, and our prayers don't just go to the ceiling. My phone's full on storage. But anyways, I was just gonna say, the way that the devil works is like with this thing that I'm talking about. Slowly but surely, He made, like, now I'm looking back and noticing and realizing, like, slowly but surely, as I was kind of pushing the voice of God to the side with this one thing that He wanted me to do that I wasn't ready to do yet, slowly but surely, then I start feeling shame, and I notice that I start basically hiding from God, like not pulling up my worship, not pulling up, the Bible like I used to. And before you know it, you feel distant from God, and you're not, reading the Word and doing things that you normally do. And then that's how the devil works. He's like it's like a poison, like a disease, slowly but surely. It's like not, sometimes it's slow and, not so you won't notice, basically. Like slowly but surely, I was getting worn down with, not getting enough sleep, just having the baby, healing, like emotionally, physically, just feeling beat up, and I'm taking back control. Like everything, if you understand the Word of God and you understand the power of God, and that there are dark forces, but of course God's is way more powerful. Like, there's no comparison. But, you know, you understand that everything is spiritual, and when at the end of the day, you know, everything comes down to, like, spiritual. If you're, you know, praying and reading the word and worshiping God, you're allowing him to do his work in you. And God, the devil wants you to feel like God is upset with you, or, you know, mad at you or whatever, and, you know, wants you to feel hopeless. But that's not the case at all. God is not upset with you. He just wants you, he's always there, even when it feels like he's not. You know, he's showing me, like, he's right here with open arms, and always willing to take you back into his arms and help you with whatever it is. It's just, now I look back and I'm like, that was just wasted time, that, you know, I was fighting within myself when I could have just been giving it to God, truly surrendering, you know, genuinely in my heart, not just, you know, saying it, but you have to genuinely ask for his help, need his help, you know, and he'll give it to you, and gladly. So I just feel so much better about it. And I feel like if anyone out there is feeling like God's upset with you or whatever, it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you're doing, go to him as you are. You don't have to clean up your stuff, you know, to go to him. He will help you. True change happens, you know, in God's presence anyways. That's the only way that it's, you know, anything's going to change, is giving him basically, like, allowing him to, you know, help you.